Welcome to the Mixed Bag Podcast, episode number 4. Join us today as we tackle a sensitive and a thought-provoking topic, intimacy in the digital age. And our today's topic is a question. Is it okay to send nudes or naked photos to your loved ones? Is it okay to send nudes or naked photos to your loved ones? Should you share your intimate photos or videos with your partner? What are the risks, benefits? Where do we draw the line between trust and vulnerability? And in today's podcast, I have Kelvin Kansasi with me here, who is a student at Malawi Institute of Journalism. Welcome, my brother.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Without wasting much of your time, let's just dive right into our first question, which is sharing intimate photos a necessary aspect of a romantic relationship? What's your take, you as Kelvin Kansasi?
It's not a necessary aspect that you need to share intimate photos in order to have a good relationship. It's more wanting to connect on a deeper level. It's not really a must that you should share pictures or nudes just because you're in a relationship with someone.
Why do you think it is not okay? Assuming you and me, we are in a relationship. We do meet, we do everything that is supposed to be done in a relationship. Why do you think it's not okay for to share you the videos or the naked photos?
There are a lot of reasons why someone shouldn't be sharing nude photos or images of themselves. I feel like the first reason is they can get exposed. Nudes are easily exposed.
How?
You trust the person. When you're sending a nude, you have trust in the person. I'm sending this to only one person, but everyone has friends and they will show their friends will show their friends, and eventually it'll get exposed.
How is it gonna get exposed? Yet I have trust in you. I have trust in someone that I love.
Trust can always be broken.
How?
Okay, we're taking in this scenario that you and me are together. You send me intimate photos. Then you decide that you no longer want to be with me and you break up with me. Me, in my rage, I post your nudes online. That is always a possibility when you're sharing those type of photos. You have trust in the person, but you don't know that this person and me are going to be forever. This person and me are end game, and like you're expecting you two to be forever. In this age, and people who share nudes are people who are like in their early 20s to like their teens, like 13 going up.
So that means
they are expecting that relationship to last forever. It's not going to last forever. And when it ends, someone is always going to be hurt and they'll always want a sort of revenge.
So that means when you're asking nude photos from your loved ones, you do not have pure intentions. You know for sure that if the relationship comes to an end, you are going to expose the photos eventually.
No.
What's the point then?
When you're asking because you want to connect. You want to create that sexual connection between you and your partner. That's why you're asking for those type of things.
Okay.
It's not necessary that that's how you can create like a sexual connection between you and your partner. But it is a way to create that connection.
Okay.
You don't expect it to end, but it will. And I feel like people are more trusting than they should be when it comes to sharing.
But then, are you not trying to contradict yourself? Because at first you said it's not okay to be sharing nudes with your loved ones. And then you're also saying that. Anyways, let's dive into our second question, which is, how can couples communicate? Or how can they establish ground rules for sharing intimate content? Should there be rules in a relationship?
Though I don't believe in sharing private content like that to someone else, I feel like there should be rules and there should be boundaries of what they are allowed to do with the photos. As I said, as guys, when a girl sends you a nude, you always want to brag to your friends or whatever, and you show that to your friends. You and your partner can have rules. what I send you should be between us. What we say should be between us. What I show you should be between us and no one else.
Do you think that sharing of nudes or naked photos, videos can strengthen the relationship?
Yeah, I feel like it can strengthen the
Oh,
relationship.
that's why I was saying.
Yeah,
that's why I was saying that you
myself.
are trying to contradict
It is a
yourself.
contradiction. I do believe
But-
that you shouldn't be sharing those things. But I feel like that type of vulnerability, that type of opening up to someone, that type of saying, I trust you enough with my body. I trust you enough
So
with my
sharing news
body.
with your loved ones can strengthen your relationship.
Yes,
That's
but
what
it's
you're
not
saying.
necessary. Yeah, you asked me, the first question you asked me, is it necessary? I said no, it's not necessary.
Then why are you saying that sharing nude content can strengthen the relationship?
I think that because it's true. It's not necessary because you need to share those nudes, but it can strengthen your relationship.
Hey, that's how we're doing it here on Mixed Bag Podcast. Self-contradiction. Self-contradiction in the Mixed Bag Podcast. Let's have a short break as we come with another questions in the second segment. Welcome back to our fourth episode here on Mixed Bag Podcast. Just a reminder, today we're discussing a vital and essential topic that says, is it necessary to share nudes or naked photos with your loved one? And my guest here once again is Kelvin Kansasi. Now moving on with our questions. I have this important question for you, Kelvin.
Yeah.
Are there cultural or societal expectations around sharing intimate photos in relationships? What do you think?
Okay, this is kind of a complicated question.
How? Why is that?
In the past generations, no, it wasn't. There was no expectation that you should be sharing private photos or anything like that. But in this generation, where almost everyone has a cell phone by the age of like 13.
50? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So in our generation, it's kind of a must. You're expected to do that just because you're in a relationship. It's like our culture is expecting us to do that because we're dating. You have to share those type of photos, and there is a cultural must that we are in a relationship, so you have to give me your private photos or whatever.
Yeah. So there are expectations.
Yeah, there are expectations that you should be sharing your private.
And about the ethics, you know what ethics are, right?
I know what ethics are.
Is it ethical to share intimate photos without explicit permission?
No, it is not. It is not at all ethical to be sharing intimate photos without exact permission.
But you just said for people who are in a relationship should be sharing those photos.
Yeah, but not without just.
No, let me finish.
Yeah.
You just say that it's okay for them to be sharing those naked photos, and then you also said that it's not ethical for people to be exchanging those type of photos. So, what's your take on this question? Is it ethical to share intimate photos without explicit permission?
No, it is not. You need consent before you even share those type of. Yeah, you need consent. You need consent from both sides. That.
Which sides?
Like the boyfriend and the girlfriend, you both need like to consent to sharing those type of pictures. You can't just give someone those photos. They didn't even ask you, just sending them photos like that. They didn't even ask you, and you just sending them photos like that.
Isn't that a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing.
Surprise!
They don't want those type of things. Imagine someone sending you a view-once photo. No, someone sending you a view-once photo and you thinking, it's a normal photo. You're with your friends or you're with your family, and you just open the photo and you see, wow, legs wide open. Legs wide open and all that.
Bro, I can't even start to imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not ethical.
It's not ethical. It's a violation
Okay.
of someone's privacy.
Hey. How can individuals, those who are in a relationship, lovers, how can they prioritize mutual respect and consent in sharing nudes?
Seek consent.
First,
you have to seek consent either verbally or written. Not just assume that because we're in a relationship. Just assuming we're in a relationship. So it's fine. I can do this. I can send these. I can do whatever with their pictures just because we're in a relationship. Ask for verbal or written consent. Because it can have implications when you just share those without having the consent of the person.
I have a question that the question is too personal.
No, it's okay. We are here to talk about the difficult things.
I hope you're not going to get offended.
No.
Have you ever... I knew you would laugh. I knew you would laugh in the first place. But then, have you ever asked someone to send you nude photos?
Yes.
Wow. But he just said it's not necessary to be sharing nude photos.
Yes,
but
wait.
Now he's telling me that he has, I mean,
wait,
he once asked for nude photos.
You're not letting me explain my side of the story.
Okay.
Because we were in a consenting adult relationship, and that was something that we did occasionally. I did not see anything wrong with asking for those. We were both consenting adults at the time. We both had consented to that prior, and we had done it before. And this was like an ongoing exchange between us.
Did you guys break up?
Yes, eventually we did.
What happened after a breakup? Did you share the videos?
No.
Okay, let me go deeper into personal questions. Why did you guys, why did you break up?
A lot of things, a lot of factors led to the breakup. We were not right for each other. We were very bad for each other's health, like mental health. We were toxic, and we always kept fighting. And it wasn't a very good relationship.
So after a breakup, you never thought of sharing the nudes that she sent?
No, not even once.
Why?
Because that's our private life.
Trying to be
that's our
so
private
ethical.
life. That's our private life. I don't feel like I have a right to share our private life.
Okay, so in general, what happens to shared intimate photos after breakup?
I feel like you should delete those. Those need to be deleted.
Why?
Why? Why would you keep them?
Why did you ask for nudes photos? In the first place.
That was a way of like connecting, like sexually, emotionally. We had trust in each other.
I think ladies, most of the times, they think sharing their naked bodies would make their boyfriends to love them a lot, to love them more. I don't know what's wrong with ladies, because most of the times the cases that we have seen recently, only girls are the victims of this situation. Do you think that girls have weak minds?
No.
Like ladies are always weak-minded?
No, I feel like those...
they try to seek validation.
They are trying to get the attention of the guy. I feel like
women... Are there any other ways that you can seek attention from your loved ones?
I feel like women these days are fighting for the attention of a very small group of men.
So the best way of attracting, or the best way of seeking attention from your loved ones is to share nudes?
Not necessarily.
So what's the point of having to share nudes just to get attention?
I don't understand. You're the woman. You should be the one telling me.
I don't even understand. I don't even understand all this. Anyways.
Yeah, let's move on from that. I don't understand. We need a woman's point of view. A woman who shares those type of things point of view. So yeah.
I don't know what's happening with ladies these days. Are there legal consequences for sharing intimate photos without permission?
Yes. I'm going to give you the scenario of me and my ex. At the time, we were both 17. when we were sharing those photos with each other, we were both 17. When we broke up, I was turning 18, she was still 17.
Mm-hmm.
So the consequences, if I release those pictures or if I share those pictures on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, I would be arrested because I'm distributing child pornography, which is illegal.
Yeah.
To be sharing anywhere. It's illegal to share those type of things, and it can count as defamation, which is slander to someone or yeah, and
one can also damage their reputation.
not
Imagine
only,
having to share your naked video and it goes viral. Do you think that particular person can be okay coming to school, assuming that that particular person is a student?
no, it has a lot of mental.
Exactly.
The people's opinions, how people view you, the way people will talk about behind your back. There's a lot of implications on what it do to you, affect you mentally, emotionally. There's a lot of implications.
I've also seen some other people committing suicide just because their videos went viral. So imagine having to lose someone's life just because they did a stupid thing of recording themselves naked, leak the video. I think, but we have to blame boys, men.
No.
Because literally
we have
the ones
to put the blame. We have to put the blame on both sides.
Yeah.
Blame yourself for sending that, and then blame the person who released it as well. Both sides should take blame.
Do you think there are things that can be put in place in order to combat this issue of sharing explicit content among the youth?
Yeah. There are a lot of things that can be done and put in place to stop the spread of. There can be things done to stop the spread of nudes among the youth. I feel like the first thing is boundaries.
We have to set boundaries.
Yes, we need to establish boundaries.
There are a lot of things that we can be doing in a relationship.
I feel like people sometimes send them out of fear of losing their
loved ones
to someone else.
And ladies seeking validation.
Yeah. So I feel like the first thing you need to do is set boundaries. If your boyfriend asks you for a nude and you don't feel comfortable doing it and you don't feel comfortable sending it, you can
just
have an open conversation about it, saying, I am not comfortable doing this and I don't feel like it's appropriate for me to do this.
So that means the girl you asked for nudes from was okay with it?
Yeah, we were comfortable with each other. We trusted each other. Okay, I feel like the other thing is if you're going to send a nude, if you're going to send a nude, make sure you do not have. Yeah, if you're going to send a nude, make sure that you do not show any identifying features like your face. No.
Why?
You can send. Okay, due to the risk that it could be exposed. If you're sending a nude,
I think that's another way of having to encourage people to be sharing nudes.
No,
but they should be hiding their faces.
Of course, if you're going to do it, at least be safe. Don't show your face or anything that people can identify you with, like your tattoo. Just if you're going to do it, be safe about it. Another thing someone can do about preventing the spread of their nudes is sending them in a view. I'm sorry, but I believe that if you're going to send them, you should be safe. I believe that if you're going to send them, you should be safe. These
days, you can't take a screenshot of a viewer's photo, a viewer's video, a viewer's audio.
Yes, you cannot do anything to keep.
So you think that's the safest way?
If you're going to, I feel like I'm not encouraging someone sending nudes.
You are.
But I'm not encouraging it.
Indirectly.
I'm saying that if you're going to do that, be safe.
Okay. But before we leave, we have to play some simple game. Are you ready for the game?
Okay, let's play.
They are just light-hearted questions. The first one is, if animals could drive cars, which animal would be the worst driver?
A I don't really, I feel like a dog.
A dog? Why?
Yeah, I don't know, they're just very aggressive.
Okay. Another one. What's the best pizza topping combination?
I don't know, I just love meat on pizza. I don't like anything else on pizza except meat.
Okay.
Some people have pineapple pizza, but I don't like pineapples. They're too sweet for me.
Would you rather have a pet dragon or a pet unicorn?
Dragon.
Okay, if you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be?
For some reason I want to be Donald Trump for a day.
With a big head.
I don't know.
I'm sorry for that.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like he would have a fun life.
Okay, would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible?
I feel like being invisible would be fun.
Would you rather have $1 million or the ability to make any wish come true?
Any wish come true. Money can't buy everything.
Okay. My last question. What's the most ridiculous thing you used to believe in as a child? Me, I have to start first.
Yeah.
My mom would say, yeah, don't eat eggs. I don't know the reason. She never gave me the reason of not having to be eating eggs. I think I have to ask her today.
Everyone used to be told that as a kid. But as for me, in my family, we used to be told that we can go outside of the house, like not outside of the gate, but outside of the house from
Why?
like 8 p.m. Like my brother started a rumor that there was this woman outside called Amaya Salu. You couldn't actually see anything except the Salu.
What is she doing, that Maya-san?
I mean, nothing. You just would see her outside. You don't even see her. You just see Salu bus. So we wouldn't go outside. Like for the longest time, I wouldn't go outside. Like after 7 or 8 p.m., I wouldn't go outside. Like be safe.
Okay. That's how we have wrapped up our today's episode number 4 in Mixed Bag Podcast. Our today's topic was a question. Is it okay? Is it necessary to send nude photos to your loved one? To send naked photos, naked videos to your loved ones?
I believe it's not, but anyway, let's...
My guest today was Kelvin Kansasi, and his take was, it's not necessary for us to be sending nude photos to our loved ones. It's not.